Hey, good afternoon. Austin Chambers here for case study number 3 about net neutrality. It's the final case study that we have for ISIS 2103. Um, and this is all about net neutrality. Net neutrality just says internet net service providers, they cannot discriminate against any type of data. They cannot charge for this data that you are going to get. You can't block certain things, can't slow down a website. It's really just wanting to facilitate everything and keep it running smoothly, and they don't want to set up a monopoly on this internet. This net neutrality wants everybody to be able to access it and do it whatever we have to do with it. But really, though, net neutrality just guards against misuse, the misuse of the control of the internet. It really does not do much else. And then you can also refer to some of these things as common carrier. Net neutrality wants to get everything as a common carrier. That way, the FCC can regulate it and govern it, which is really what we want. That way, if it is being misused, we can have an agency to go after. But if it's not a common carrier, then it's going to be hard for us to go after. My thoughts on net neutrality. Really, I think we need it because we can't have a monopoly going on this internet. We have all these companies, but they want it. They're trying to make a profit. I don't blame them on that. But we have people that need it. So we need it. Net neutrality, we need it. That way everybody can have equal access to the internet without having to pay. Just think about this. We have a kid in college. He uses the internet almost all the time. We're trying to, if we're going to not have net neutrality, we're going to try to make him pay off his usage. Well, he's going to use it all the time. And he generally has the least amount of money out of people. Well, it's college kids. College kids, they have college. They don't really have a job sometimes. We can't penalize that. So net neutrality needs to stay in place. That way that college kid who uses the internet a lot, because we have to use it like our Blackboard, we're on it all the time. So we can't take this away and punish the people that use the internet a lot, especially whenever it uses their job. Like say you just use it in your job, and all of a sudden a thing comes up, you have to go to $40 just to access this site, and you have to get it done. So boom, you're out $40, and you have to do it because you need it for your job. That right there is the one main reason why we need it and why I think it needs to stay. Government should not regulate it. I do not think though. So FCC is fine. But government needs to stay out. Government has a lot of issues that it needs to be worried about right now, other than that kind of thing. Because we have a lot of problems. Let's get those solved. Then maybe if they can get that. But right now, no. Government does not need to be interfered and make it a public utility like water and everything. Because that's just another bill for us that we really don't need, can't afford, and maybe it'd boost the economy a little bit. But I don't think it'd be a good thing. So really, it needs to remain an information source. Let's keep the internet an information source for the people, for all people. I really agree with that. Some current things that are going on with net neutrality, as you probably all know, June 11th, 2008, the U.S. net neutrality rules, they ended. They ceased. So we are trying to find a new thing for it. But this really gave the power to the service providers whenever these rules ended. Service providers, they broadened their strength on this thing, and they really took a hold of it. But this also allowed for some states to make their own new net neutrality laws. California being one of them, even though here recently they are now halting that law. They're still, it's under appeal. Some guys don't want it, some people do. But there was recently a commission involved that repealed some of the 2015 net neutrality, prevention laws. So the only part of it, that committee is doing work and trying to get everything solved for us. But really, net neutrality, if it goes away, big business is going to just take a stronger hold on everything else it does. We can't let that happen. Big business is over so many things. So let's get net neutrality. Let's keep it. That way, it's a information service for the people whenever we need it. That way, we're not having to pay for it. We'll be already on top of what we pay for the internet access. We don't need to have fees inside of fees. That's really not good. So let's keep net neutrality going. Let's keep it strong. All right. Thank you.